at 1.5 yield with a discount, it makes me feel like ARK7 is the much better investment compared to this one, right? Like if the goal is to get a discount and to get some yield in an arrived homes type model where you have a SEC registered security, the properties are all operated by the company, using a third party manager, but the asset management side is happening by the company. Like I said, I feel like they're somewhat apples to apples, except Arrived is much bigger. But if you think about, the discounts I'm getting plus the yield, like if you saw the last few I bought on ARK7, I like that much better. The big difference, though, is ARK7 is just telling you the current yield versus Arrived is telling you the average. So it's possible that some of the ones I bought on ARK7 have, significantly lower average yields because they didn't pay out much in the last few, over the last year, but they just have in the last month. Looking at Arrive, looking at ARK7, looking at Real Bricks, looking at, it gets much tougher when you throw in Lofty because every deal on Lofty is its own thing, right? There's like no standardization, at least at the moment. I think in the future, as it becomes, where they've created some rules for new listings, it'll be easier. But also pull in Mogul. Like I think you can create something that really gives you historic data on all of them. Like I can't wait for a product like that. I know I always am throwing out there and saying, hey, Limus, do it because you did Lofty Assist. But they haven't launched it yet, but I know there are two groups working on a similar project to try to pull in all the different ones. What that looks like and how good of a job they do, is an open question at the moment. Which is why, for now, I'm just kind of doing this, digging into lots of deals on each platform, trying to really understand, what looks good to me on one versus the other. The other thing we can do, I've been sorting by biggest discount.